think you're a lot of smoke in here.
Oh dear, what will become of me?
Lucifer is a fantasy TV series that has been loved by critics and fans alike since 2016. While a lot of spotlight is offered to the funny, behind-the-scenes content of the show, there's no doubt that the show's cast has a lot of restrictions on them. There are some rules even the devil can't break. In this video, we're counting down 12 strict rules the cast of Lucifer have to follow. Let's get started. Number 12. Learning fight scenes and stunts. For a fantasy mystery show, Lucifer does have a lot of crazy fight scenes. We're talking about bouncing off the walls, flinging tables hovering in midair, the whole shebang. Filming for these scenes gets equally crazy, and although all of the cast members have their own stunt doubles, it's important for the actors to participate and get the perfect shot. So regardless of their physical strengths and weaknesses, the actors all have to undergo basic stunt training for their own safety.
That's impossible.
Why? Because I'm just a demon?
Number 11. No changing appearance until the filming ends. Times like these must really make the cast wish that they were supernatural beings. With the show's strict contracts, no actor is allowed to make any changes to their physical appearance. This includes tanning, shaving, growing a beard, getting a tattoo, dyeing their hair, and getting piercings, among other things. Since the procedure for covering up tattoos and piercings with makeup and prosthetics wastes so much time, the actors are forbidden to try out any of these things.
So excited. It's our last day of season 3. And,
Number 10. Maintaining an image. Just like every other field, the film industry is prone to conflicts and professional disagreements too. Sometimes these problems get extra heated, making their way into tabloid magazines and gossip sites. To avoid any of this negative publicity, the cast is strictly forbidden to talk about any person or entity that they had a conflict with. For example, despite Lucifer's original network Fox canceling it after 3 seasons, the actors are always completely neutral in any interviews so that no suspicion is raised. And even though the show's cast always gets along well together, they would still have to act professionally if there were any conflicts. Major respect.
Lucifer.
Circle of hell.
Number 9. Pursuing other projects. While other major shows like Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad had a strict no other projects policy, the cast of Lucifer is allowed to have the freedom to work in other projects alongside the show as long as filming doesn't clash. Throughout the 5 seasons of Lucifer, most of the main cast were involved in other projects too, with Tom Ellis making various guest appearances in other shows, including his hilarious guest role as Oscar Wilde in Family Guy. This relaxation of other strict rules gives much-needed breathing room to the cast and allows them to have a nice change of pace during work.
I prefer a man with a future and a woman with a past.
Number 8. No scandals. They say drama is best left to the screen, and they're right. There's nothing worse than working hard and filming an entire season only to see that a cast member got involved in a scandal. It can be really damaging to the whole production, as an actor's image for the fans is what creates following for a show. Some contracts are so hardcore, they include statements for direct termination if an actor gets involved in a scandal. Celebrity life is much tougher than it looks.
I mean, there are some wonderful people in the field. Yes.
Number 7. No makeup on set. It takes tens of hours for the production crew to get everything right on set. Out of the various teams, no one has it as hard as the makeup crew, constantly touching up the actor's makeup, adding details, and putting on special effects and prosthetics is a tedious, time-consuming job, which is why it would be super inconvenient if actors showed up to set decked out with a full face full of makeup. Just imagine the time that would go to waste removing all that product only to put another layer on all over again. To avoid such problems, the actors are contractually obligated to not wear makeup at all or to show up with a bare face right before coming to set. Sounds fair to us.
I'm just kidding.
Number 6. Extreme workout routine. The devil works hard, but Tom Ellis works out harder. As mentioned during an interview, the lead actor had to work out consistently for hours at once every day just to maintain the physique and appearance needed to film all those action-heavy scenes. With a trainer and a set gym procedure, there's no stone left unturned and no weight left unlifted in Tom Ellis's workout routine. The strict rules on consistent exercise and time management are like military drill minus the life in the barracks. It's amazing to see all the efforts that the actors put in to create art for the audience. Number 5. Dietary restrictions. An important part of a celebrity's lifestyle is eating healthy. There's no nightmare worse than an unexpected weight gain right when an actor has to start filming for a show. For Lucifer's cast, the production crew is tasked with monitoring all the food the actors consume in a day, taking into account all the calories and snacking in between takes on set. Not being able to have your favorite food is a sad sacrifice the actors have to make in order to look flawless on screen and not violate the contract's rules on changing one's physical appearance. This is also the reason why most sets have a lot of fresh fruits and drinks served to everyone to keep them energized and working.
Have you brought props?
Number 4. No phones on set. In a world where everyone's lives are practically linked to their phones, it sounds crazy to think about celebrities not being allowed to use theirs. This is not as horrible as it sounds, though. The cast of Lucifer and other TV shows are made to sign a contract which states that their phones must be switched off during filming and cannot be used on set. This is done to ensure the privacy and security of all production crew and the filming location, and to hide any details that could end up becoming spoilers for the show later on. With enthusiastic fans out to capture any details with their cameras, it's important that these safety measures are taken for everyone's sake. Number 3. Restrictions on social media. If you follow your favorite actors' Instagram accounts, you must often see them promoting their shows and posting photos of scenes, trailers, and snippets from the set. This is all part of their contract with the showrunners, promoting the show as it starts to be released. However, what most people don't realize is that most of the time the photos being posted are months or in some rare cases even years old. The actors are forbidden to post anything regarding the show until all production is finished, and the cast of Lucifer are required to only post content from the show that has been approved. This strict rule often makes it tough to post freely on social media since everything is in the public's eye, and once posted, it cannot be easily removed.
It's ginormous.
Number 2. No spoilers. This rule speaks for itself, which is why if an actor violates it, the results can vary from a hefty lawsuit to expulsion from the show entirely. The cast of Lucifer are strictly forbidden to reveal any sensitive information about the show, which is why they're often found to be nervous in interviews when they're otherwise very relaxed on set. The cast are often presented with scripted answers to help them reply to the interviewer's question and to avoid accidentally revealing any story spoilers that would make fans and entertainment sites go crazy with speculation. The cast has to be extremely careful with their words because it's like walking on a tightrope with an ocean full of sharks down below. One small slip-up can create tons of chaos that could harm the show and the cast.
It was obviously written from he was from a different place to everyone else.
Number 1. Netflix rules on passwords. When Lucifer was canceled by Fox, fans were outraged at this decision, with a lot of social media campaigns running in favor of renewing the show. Netflix, a leading online entertainment platform, saw this money-making opportunity and jumped on it, buying the rights to the show and winning the hearts of the fans. The problem with a purely online platform is that episodes are more prone to leaking than they would be from network television. To solve this problem, Netflix has enforced its own strict rules that include setting unique passwords for both actors and crew, so that the site can monitor everyone and find out immediately if a leak was caused by anyone internally. Sounds like a spooky dystopian sci-fi movie, doesn't it? Prevention is better than the cure, though, and the cast of Lucifer are happy to follow the rules if it means they get to continue working and making something that they and the fans love. Well, that's a wrap for 12 strict rules the cast of Lucifer have to follow. Do you think these rules are fair or not? Let us know in the comments down below, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.